Some people call saddle bronc riding a tragedy waiting to happen. Sometimes the horses shatter their legs. Sometimes they buck out, rear up, fall over, break their neck, and die right in front of you. Sometimes the bulls in bulldogging just get run right over and get broken up pretty badly. They say steer busting is the most dangerous thing you can do with an animal in sport. Calf roping is the second most dangerous thing you can do with an animal in sport. Both that steer and this calf are deader than a doornail. Horses die in show jumping. Horses break legs in show jumping. They hit a rail and leg snaps. Sometimes they just fall forward when they hit the rail, break a leg. This is the Clark County Commissioners. They don't like Mexicans. They don't seem to care if you kill all the animals you want in rodeo or show jumping, but this is Piales, and Piales is illegal in Clark County, Nevada. I've been going to Charreadas for over 25 years, and I've never seen a horse hurt in Piales. This is mangana on foot. It's catching the front legs of a running horse. There's a veterinarian in Oregon that says catching a horse by its legs is safer than catching it by its neck, which is why it's a common practice with veterinarians and ranchers. Chatos have been catching horses by their legs for the last 400 years. And if they had been hurting horses on a regular basis, they would have stopped. This is mangana on horseback. Again, catching a horse by its legs is a legitimate means of capture. But both mangana on foot and mangana on horseback are illegal in Clark County, Nevada. That means that 1/3 of all the events in Charreada are illegal in Clark County, Nevada. Charreada is the national sport of Mexico. You might wonder how this happened. Well, Chris Chingliani amended an ordinance without telling anybody to stop mangana and Piales absolutely. In August of 2013, the Chingliani ordinance was supposed to be changed to allow for a modified type of mangana. This was a compromise brokered by Chingliani and State Senator Mark Menendo to allow a law to be passed against traditional mangana in Nevada, which would have never gotten out of committee because they didn't have the votes. They lied. The ordinance wasn't changed, and the law that was defeated in committee passed. Now, the fact is, Chatos are politically naive. They don't have the money or the organization of the PRCA or the National Steeplechase Association. Now, I admit, Charreada is not for the faint at heart are for nervous Nellies. But then, the same is true of rodeo and horse jumping. Now, before you start yammering about how society should be judged by how it treats its animals, I think it should be judged by how it treats its children. This young man died in high school football. 50,000 children a year are hospitalized because of high school football injuries, and between 10 and 20 die. Watch this young man's left leg. It's not supposed to flop like that. We accept the dangers of high school football because the benefits outweigh the dangers. Charreada has been called art that evolved from ranch work. Look at the florero. Look at the beauty of it. I consider it better than ballet because there's a strength to it that you don't see in ballet. Also, Charreada is a team competition, and teams are generally made up of families. It's not unusual to see 3 generations of charros competing together. So when you see a father leading his son out of the arena or a mother riding with her daughter, you know that these are good people who work with their children. You also see that when you see a young boy riding his brother's horse to warm it up for Paso de Muerte. These are good people. They are not cruel and barbaric, and they would never intentionally hurt an animal. The fact is, Charreada is one of the safest sports that use animals because anything that happens to the animals are practiced. In actuality, most of the time what happens to the animals in Mangana is they run around in a circle because only about 1/3 of the horses are caught in Mangana. I've been to Charreadas where in the 18 attempts to capture the horse, none of them were caught. Another reason why the horses in Mangana are safe is because this controlled capture drops them on the fleshy part of their shoulder, which absorbs the impact. This is the same way horses are taught to fall in the movies. As a result, after the capture, the horses get up, trot away, unhurt. Then they are usually taken out of the rotation. Now, these manganas and pialas are being done at an event sponsored by the Federación Mexicana Charreada, or the FMCH. The FMCH has 78 pages of rules that covers everything from what the charros wear to what kind of bit they can use. They also describe what kind of horses can be used in mangana and pialas. These aren't some sort of backyard competitions. They're functions that are governed by rules, and rules that are promulgated by the FMCH. It's a shame that the people of Clark County are being denied the beauty and tradition that is Charreada because of the ignorance of a few animal rights fanatics who probably have never been to a Charreada and have never talked to a charro. If they had, they would find out that charros and charras are good people who would never intentionally hurt an animal, nor would they be involved in a program that seriously hurt animals on a regular basis. So, we're asking the people of Mexico to boycott Las Vegas. Clark County thinks you're scum because they think that the national sport of Mexico is cruel and barbaric. So don't give Las Vegas your money. If you want to gamble, go to Reno, go to Tahoe, but avoid Las Vegas. And for those of you who are not convinced, watch the rest of this video. You're going to see that the horses used in Piales and Mangana are used but not abused. Horses are strong, powerful animals that can take a little bumping around.
Yo quiero montar un toro pa' que me mire mi amor. Ay, ay, ay. La fiesta charra, fiesta del sol. Donde los charros valientes dan con sus cantos la evocación. Jaripeo su festejo que huele a surco y a tradición. Ruedado de la faena más admirada de mi nación. Bonito es el jaripeo y cuando es su animación. Yo quiero montarle un toro pa' que me mire mi amor. Upaliu, paliu, upaliu, paliu. Yo quiero montarle un toro pa' que me mire mi amor.
Y así se canta en mi tierra, ¿verdad de Dios que sí?
La gente aplaude con emoción. Y un toro viene rodado, muy bien coleado por Don Nabor. Ya prepararon un toro pa' que lo monte Don Felimón. Y mientras sus lanzadores corrían la riata con gran primor. Bonito es el jaripeo y cuánta su animación. Yo quiero montarle un toro pa' que me mire mi amor. Upaliu, paliu, upaliu, paliu. Yo quiero montarle un toro pa' que me mire mi amor. La fiesta charra, fiesta del sol. Donde los charros valientes dan con sus cantos la evocación. Jaripeo su festejo que huele a surco y a tradición. Remedo de la faena más admirada de mi nación. Bonito es el jaripeo y cuánta su animación. Yo quiero montarle un toro pa' que me mire mi amor. Upaliu, paliu, upaliu, paliu. Yo quiero montarle un toro pa' que